Now, I don't know if all this shit is true, but he's not somebody you want to fuck with. The day I met that man, he put the fear of the devil in my heart.
With these little rap niggas, I just play with them. Something like fishing on the track, I keep baiting them. Caught up on the hook, now filleting them. Easy get to slaying them. Body found, now pray for him. Usually in the VI, listening to BI. I don't care if you box, I'll knock like T.I.
Welcome back to Faded Truth. Today I have two of the cast members from the upcoming movie Bully, The Dead Don't Die, set to drop this fall 2020. And I have Miss Rosanna and Mr. Oronde here. How are you guys feeling?
Great.
Hopefully this will help ease your nerve a little bit. It's a little hot, okay? Watch out.
Thank you.
You shake it. So you mind telling me what that was all about?
I don't want to get you involved any more than you already are.
Shit. You might as well tell me your name.
My name is Zio.
That's pretty.
It's actually Xiomara. She died a long time ago.
Well, my name is Val, short for Valentine. Ironically, he died a long time ago, too.
Rosanna, you play a prostitute, and then you play a dirty cop. Tell me how you meet.
Oh, yes, at the club.
She was being her, a loose ass as usual. She was a bartender, and her girl got her to do some bartending, but her girl was stripping on a low at the bar, and introduced her to the life, and that's why that was our first inception as far as just her and I just like meeting or what have you, and that was a trick, just throwing bread, so.
So was it love at first sight?
I mean, from my character, yeah.
You saved her from being raped or abducted?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's how you guys actually started connecting?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
What's going on in the clip that I just saw?
So that was after that, right? When you saved me.
Yeah. That's my
Trap house.
That's my trap house. Yeah.
So Zio, because she's been through so much, she's very careful of who she's around, and you can tell in that clip at least that, I feel kind of scared. I don't really trust this guy, but I trust him enough to be at his place because he just saved me from some shit, At that point, I felt like because I wasn't so trustworthy of him, I felt like this was just an appointment. Like this was just him trying to get in my pants type shit. And because he saved me, I felt like I owed him that. Then it becomes him just saying, chill, like, I'm just trying to be, hitting me with the game. I'm like, all right, maybe he doesn't really want just that from me. Because at that point, Zio was blinded. Like, that was her life. She's been through so much shit that she's just like, all right, it's either me get in his pants and get some money or just be out on the street.
So Zia, she was not always in that lifestyle, right?
No.
Okay, so where'd she start from?
She worked at a hair salon. She was in college. She was just, doing her thing. The last thing she ever thought was that she was gonna be where she ended. And it was because of a friend that got her into some shit. She owed some guy money. She pretty much put me in the middle of it, and because she owed this guy all this money, like I pretty much have to pay it all back, and I became his little slave.
So you're a suspended officer, correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, why are you suspended?
We went off the grid basically. Me and Alex, we were just kind of like out of order, being dirty cops, running around, just doing whatever we wanted. The lieutenant, he was murdered, so we were implicated in that as well. So they kicked us off the forces because we were just kind of all over the place, and we just started doing our own thing, went our own paths or whatever. Alex, started messing with the mob.
So at what point does your characters actually fall in love? Where's the scene where you're like, like?
I think it was a park scene, right?
Yes, that park scene.
That's where.
When we started, he started taking me out, of places that, weren't like the club or weren't his apartment. Like he took me out in public. That's when I started feeling like, damn, I'm worth it. Like I'm something to this. No, I gave him a lot of shit. Like I cursed him out plenty of times. Like it was not even about.
I feel like you're a normal Spanish woman.
Yeah. Just a headache.
Sounds like my relationships,
I saw him as a cop. Like when you're out on the street and you're doing all this shit, like you were a cop. That shit don't roll like that. It's you're a cop or you're not.
Right.
Found out, which was actually in that trap house. I was fucking pissed. I was ready to square up, fucking fight this man. Fuck you, like you fucking trained. you know, it brought me back to when that girl that was supposed to be my friend kind of fucked me over, you know. So it was just like a going on shit for me. Really, it's just full of surprises. I'm so excited for our part, and I'm just like, really, there's more? Like, shit.
Right.
Good.
I feel like there's a lot going on in one movie. So is the movie like an hour and a half? Is it like normal time, or do you know yet?
I think it's almost 2 hours.
It's 2 hours,
Okay.
yeah.
I was gonna say, because there's a lot of people I've been interviewing and a lot of scenes, and I'm like, damn, this shit's like about to be fucking lit.
Yeah.
It would suck if it was any less. Like, it would probably leave like wanting. Well, it should leave us wanting more, but leave us wanting too much more. You know,
Right?
like,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the biggest difference between your characters, not even your profession, but what you're bringing to the table as your character and yourself in real life?
Covering fucking real life, which is the same thing as Zio.
Yeah.
Zio doesn't show much of humor, right? I don't think so.
No.
Don't show much humor. And in real life, I'm a fucking jokester.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she has to be like dark because she's got all that trauma and that lifestyle. So
it's not dark unless you make me dark. I'm not dark. What do you think, Oronde?
I think you're dark. I think you're dark. nah, I think.
Gotten cursed out from Rosanna and Zio.
Oh man, so many times.
Does it sound the same, or does it sound different?
It's actually Rosanna is she's a jokester, so she'll do it with some humor. The Zio character is just straight. Just like, goodness, like, pipe down for a minute, baby girl. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, she was on 100, ready to go. And it's like for small shit. Rosanna will laugh it off at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? As far as character wise, I think it's like the duality of people. Like, everybody has the same kind of personality, and that's what I think lets us be able to act these characters in the way we do. I'm the given kind of sucker for love, you know, and you know, it's a man thing, a pretty face and
wait. So are you like that in real life? Like, are you
a creep?
Are you weak at the knees?
No, I'm. It depends. I'm pretty stubborn in my ways. So it takes me. I have a wall built up as well. I always like screening people, you know. But at the same time, when I do let somebody in, I let them in, you know.
Right.
So and that's the same thing. But Valentine was just more like,
yeah. He didn't me.
You know what I mean?
He didn't screen shit.
Yeah. Once you're good with me, you're good with me. You know. Right. And Valentine, he's just automatically like
he's like trusting right away.
Yeah. And then I turn rogue and I get into the whole, you know, I need money thing because I want to make a life for this big head ass, you know what I'm saying, chick.
Oh,
you know?
Damn! So you doing all types of shit.
I'm doing all types. We trying to get out of the city and just, you know, make a run for it.
I was doing LC the other night,
and
I saw his part at the end where he's screaming at you,
Mr. Captain Sabre, huh? This is what this is all about, some fucking pussy.
If you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna pop you in your fucking knee. Where's Zio?
Like I told you, you shoot me, and the whole city's gonna be fucking looking for you. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
This is over some fucking pussy.
Over some pussy, right, right. So, yeah. See, you see what I'm saying now? You get it, Angie? You know,
hey,
so,
pussy runs the world. Fuck what anybody says. At the end of the day, it's just, you know, it happens.
I'm outnumbered on this panel right now, so we're not going to get into that conversation. When men fall, they fall, you know, and they're willing to give the world. And in real life, will I go those lengths? Yeah. I mean, not going just to go kill a motherfucker. Nah, it's too much fish in the sea for that.
In real life, you might be dating someone who doesn't have like people after her or anything. You know? So that's
with all that baggage, right, yeah. No Ziamadas for me. I'm good in real life.
Do you guys ever get naked, or is there like sexual scenes? Because I saw one that I have. It's like just a little tiny clip of like. Or something like on each other, but I'm assuming that was you guys.
That shit was so funny.
I was like, yo, are we gonna get into that scene? I'm talking about the one in the whorehouse, because in the film, in the first one where he was jerking off to me, I don't know if you got to see that.
Pégame tu vicio, mami. Pégame tu vicio, Dios. Oh, oh.
The famous jerk off scene. Oh man. Oh man.
We were like, what
Wait, so how do you fake jerk off? Like,
yo,
You
you have
listen. As a man, you
I mean, you
know
already know what to
you know
do,
the
but like,
motions. You know the motions. You know the motions. You know the expressions. You dig?
your dick
But
cannot be hard though, right? Like, it can't be
I'm not.
hard during that
My dick
scene.
ain't even out. Still got on pants. It's just it's the motions, like you said.
so the whorehouse. I don't know if you know, is actually in Alex's mother's
Yeah.
apartment. France.
Oh, shit.
Word. Word.
Damn, I'm the G.
And the shit
Word.
is like, it's crazy. It was so hot, like there was like a fan, but we had
What?
seen so many times, and it became.
It was mad humid.
But he was all up on my ass, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Because your body literally feels like, "Am I right now, or is this for like this shit?" Because what the fuck? Like I was touching my tits. I'm like, "Yo, chill." Like, am I getting?
She loved Angie. She's stunting right now. She loved every minute of it.
Dang, Alex kept saying, "Get closer, get closer," and I'm just like,
Yeah.
"How fucking
It was
close?"
like, and there's no AC in there, so it was like, I mean, everything was like guerrilla cinema, guerrilla shooting. You know, like what? No
Was that
AC
both
in
of your
there.
guys' like
Hottest.
first scenes like that? Like in any type of role or?
Like almost kissing and all this shit goes, but like I had us like afterwards I was sweating, like I really felt like
Like we
like,
just yeah.
Go ahead, Baltimore.
Right. Right.
I was like, oh damn, that was
I put the
intense.
smack down without even putting the smack down. Right. Yeah. One of
You know it's
those.
good after you wipe that sweat from your hair up
Right.
here.
I was like, and you see Alex just like going under and shit, and
Right.
had on like this silk lingerie, like little dress. So you know, silk and heat and humidity. I was just like, oh my god, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Alex was working on his porn director debut right there. Yeah, he was trying to do his amateur porn director debut. Right.
It was that was
It was funny.
very intense. It was funny because we
It
know
was
each
funny as
other,
hell.
but at that
Yeah.
moment, how do actors do this shit? Like, do
Right.
like
Right.
because that was nothing compared to the shit we see like on movies and shit. I'm like, these guys
Yeah.
are actually fucking. Like, there's no
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
And wait, are you engaged in real life?
Yes, I'm engaged. In
Okay.
And that's the irony.
Work and pleasure separate doesn't like bother him at all.
no. He'd be
Okay.
there in the scenes, like just chilling, drinking a beer.
That was the irony. He was in the other room.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just like, I was like, I'm like, Alex, do I go in? Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, husband's in the other room. And he a cool, and husband is a real cool dude. So it's just like, yo, bro, do I? But you got to get a cat. You know what I'm saying? You got to put all
Right.
that to the side and just be like, listen, you know? And I'm like, bro, like, I ain't going to go savage right now. Like, he was like, yo, bro, this is for the movie. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, but it's because it's just out of respect for the next man, you know? So
Right.
it's just like, all right, you know, but we have to get in character and do what we
So you
got
got past the
do, you know?
awkwardness.
It was the
Yeah, it was funny.
What do you guys have to do? Do you do a special like ritual before you get on stage or before you shoot? Like, do you have anything that you specifically do to get into character and kind of like ground yourself?
depending on the scene, I'd say. I know that if I'm gonna be pissed off at the scene, like mentally getting upset, there were scenes that we would just like go off script, you know, like if we were pissed and Alex would be okay with it. Like there was one time just like pushing each other and like yelling, like it would make it, I think it would make it more real. As long as we kept repeating that same thing, you know, it was fine. But before then, in sex scenes, no, there was no way I could get into that. Just going into it with my eyes closed. Maybe Oronde has something. I know you pray a lot. I've seen you pray.
That, and also what I do, I act like I'm Valentine before I'm even going in. Bo and I, we would talk to each other as if we're in character already, you know, like I come straight on script. I start calling him Rico, and then we start, you know, he always complained that I'm late. So he's like, damn, Valio, you know what I'm saying? So we always go right into character to kind of get ourselves set up. And I always kind of walk into that scene. All right, let me get in this mood. Let me remember who I am for the character. even like on like
Yeah.
I usually take the train going there. So like on the train, I'm feeling like Valentine.
That's
So
crazy that you guys have to get into your heads that much. Like, that's
yeah,
kind of scary.
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
prostitute
yeah.
dangerous, so yeah.
What's your guys' favorite scenes in Bully, just in general? It doesn't have to be you in them, but have you seen something that like you was like, wow, that was the shit?
It's the scene I'm talking about, the first movie that we had did. And I'm coming out the whole house with Bo, and he's like, "Yo, you all around town looking for this chick. You got us going. Yeah, what's up with you?" And I'm like, "Yo, she's not. I'm defending her. I'm defending her honor. So basically, we get into a back and forth. I enjoyed the dialogue, and I enjoyed how the camera guy shot it. I shoot Bo, and I throw him inside the truck. That's one of my favorite scenes.
Swing this $5 hole for.
Hey, watch your fucking mouth, man. She got a $5 hoe. She just made the wrong choices in life. You're like you must have fucking perfect.
Listen to me. This bitch is sucking everybody's fucking dick from here to the concourse. And you sweating her, bro.
Got it.
Come on. $5 hole no more, baby.
Angie, one more scene too. That was the shit when we shot in the rain. In the first movie, we shot in the rain, and that's another thing about Bo. He's just like, yo, I don't care. It's raining, it's snowing, it's blizzard. Fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was real rain.
Whoever shows, it was real rain, like monsoon rain.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What you mean?
Didn't I say I want nothing to do with you? Baby, it was only a fuck, Ray. You pay me, I fuck you. It was a simple business transaction. I'm done with you. So get the fuck out of my hood, because you're really creeping me out.
I need you, baby. Listen. I know you don't see it now, but we can make this work. Listen.
As a matter of fact, this is real money. Hello? Hold on, baby. Let me call you back.
Yeah, bitch.
What you gonna do with that gun, Ray? Huh? I wish your dick was as hard as your gun. Maybe you'd have a chance.
Yo, fuck you, Z! Fuck you, Z!
Oh,
I think
shit.
we were like, oh, like it was romantic to like we were arguing. It was very emotional, the scene. It made me emotional. I just did my fucking hair and I was tight. Like the fight. I came in swinging, literally.
Yeah, the sex scene.
Okay.
That was because just everything that had led up to that day. From her being abducted, it was this huge dramatic for her being abducted.
Yeah.
The dude that abducted her was mad funny. Like that whole day, like it was an experience. It was a fun experience for me. And when we were actually shooting and just kind of like going through the motions, and when he said cut, and we just burst out laughing. I think that's one of the best moments.
I feel like I wouldn't be able to stay serious at all. Like I'm not a good actor. I know I'm not.
I didn't know I was a good actress till I started doing this. I remember because I worked with Alex. Alex was actually my manager in the health insurance company I worked in. He was just like, "Yo, you want to do a movie? You want to do some shit? You want to act for me?" And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, like let's just. You're mad fucking dramatic anyway, so let's fucking do it." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "All right, fuck it." I'm like, "What's my character?" He's like, "You're a prostitute." I'm like, "Oh, okay, thank you." Thank you.
First role.
Like,
okay.
One of the main actors, and I was like, fuck it, we doing this.
So this is your first role?
Yes.
Wow. I feel like I already think you did really good, and I only saw clips. So good job.
Thank you.
Oronde, have you acted before?
Nah, this is like my first role too. I do music on the side, and we've done storylines for the actual videos that Bo has shot. Bo shot like a majority of my music videos, and we've done storylines where I have acted. Commercial when I was in high school, when that was it. That was like, and the irony, the commercial was for safe sex. I was a jerk trying to get some pussy, and I was trying to get her to. It was for safe sex. So I was trying to get her to fuck without the condom. So that was the whole, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know why I got to get
And here
casted
you
for
are
this
now.
Here you
shit. You see what
are.
I'm saying? Goodness. Goodness. Can't escape it, right? So, but that's the most I've done in acting, you know?
Okay, well, good job. Congrats, guys, on both your
Thank
first
you.
roles. I'm excited to see
Thank
it.
you.
Bully's, like I said, full of surprises, man. Like there's a lot in Bully, and some people can relate to the that's going on in Bully. It's raw. That's my
Right.
word. If you ask me what's the word to describe Bully, I say raw. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and I still haven't seen a lot of Bully. Shit, I'm excited. If you're from the Bronx, if you're from the city, New York City, anywhere around it, or fuck it, if you just straight up from the hood and you just been through shit, you know, like you can watch this and be like, shit, that's right. I'm glad my first acting role was for Bully.
Do you have any upcoming projects now that you've done this? Are you trying to work on more things? If opportunities come your way, are you going to take them?
Right. If opportunities come my way, I'll take it. Why not? You know, if someone sees a talent in me, then I'll keep going.
I'm just doing some music on the side or whatever. You I got a little
You say on the side, like, but you sent me mad shit. So
yeah,
you do music.
I do music.
New York murdered me, fam. On my way to St. Anne's, I got the blam blam. Early 90s and Pan Pan. Miami Santan. Looking like a pharaoh as I spit it for my city trooper. Knocked out Superman, ice hands, Lex Luthor. My day job, I'm a super. I barely do work. Get in the zone if you're city high. City high. Leave me alone, let my city ride. City ride.
On the side. Yeah. As spoken word, I do poetry as well. So I'm trying to do something separate as far as like a visual when it just comes to a spoken word, like a spoken word series. I'm trying to do that as well.
Pull your pants up, homeboy, please. Chastising you? Nah. For I've done it too. And even when my pop slapped the shit out of me, I let him sag when he wasn't around. I guess I wanted to be down, not realizing the reinforcements of stereotypes. Black man looking like a silly ass clown.
As far as acting is concerned, one of the writers of the part 2 of Bully, she reached out, said she has a little role that she wants me in. So I'm excited to see what that's about. Her name is Tansy. And I would like to see what that's
Yeah,
about,
it's my girl.
But real good peoples.
Are any of your songs on the soundtrack?
Yeah, actually, the opening of the movie, one of the songs I did is called "Pop Off City," and that will open up the actual movie. So once you hear it, you know.
Pop off. Who's your guys' favorite actors?
Angelina Jolie is a badass bitch, and I just fuck with her so much. I love her so much. She's just a badass bitch.
Yeah, Tomb Raider was just like the best.
My goal, if I ever continue acting, is to just fucking do a role like her, like just be fucking her in a movie. Like I just put that face on, put that Angelina Jolie face on.
Yeah, her face is just like great. Her lips, her eyes, she just looks bomb.
Well, physically, yes, but I mean her badass face. Like I'm here.
Top number 1 would be Denzel, of course, Jack Nicholson, Denzel Washington, Al Pacino, Tom Cruise, Will Ferrell. I can watch like his movies.
Of course, Will Ferrell.
Go watch his movies.
They need to make another
day.
Step Brothers, right? It's been like way too
What? Yeah.
Rosanna, you want to own a business? What kind of business do you want to?
In the field that I work in, you can either work for a company or you can be a broker, have your own thing. You can work on your own, but as a medical specialist, you can have people work under you and make the big bucks. So, you know, I want to do that and actually be really good at it because there are people that have left companies getting salaries and then kind of just go out on their own and not know how to manage it. So, you know, I want to be able to do that.
And you already bought your own house?
Yes, I did. I did 2 years ago.
Go ahead.
Congrats.
That's right.
Vegas
you got like
is cheap
3 dogs,
as hell.
right?
I'm trying to buy one here.
I got a whole 300 and something pound dogs. Yes, but
I love you. You're like me. I thought I was crazy because I had 3. I have 2 now. I had to put one down, but they're like fucking kids, man. I can't go nowhere. It's like I feel like I'm not going to get them for a while after they die because I want to just travel.
Right. No, I went away. I went away for a few days, and I cried when I got back. I was like, I'm so sorry for leaving you guys. I'm so sorry.
Mine don't even talk to me when I come home. They get mad as hell. They just be like, whatever. Bitch.
My girl was pissed. Yeah, my girl was pissed. But the boy jokester. They have like different personalities. It's so fucking cute.
So
no animals for me.
Yeah, I figured. The way you're looking at them.
I like dogs. I like dogs. I do, but
He's like,
I
these
just.
crazy bitches. At least you're engaged, so you're not like a crazy dog lady because you have a man.
Right. He loves dogs. He better love dogs. I can't see myself with a fucking person that doesn't like dogs. Fuck you. Get out of my face. I don't want you as a friend.
Right. Mr. Baltimore, has anyone told you look like Tory Lanez?
Tory Lanez?
Yeah, has anyone
Never
ever told
heard
you that?
that. It's a first.
You look better than Tory Lanez, but I'm just saying, you gave me a Tory Lanez vibe.
I heard he
Fucking
shot
shot
somebody
Megan
in the
Thee
foot.
Stallion, but he's still. I
He
love
what?
him.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely get his vibes from you.
Oh shit.
Full
All right,
circle.
next time we on set, I got Tory Lane's vibes for you next time.
Yo,
Fuck
You gotta
around,
bring
B.
that into your
I
next
got
scene.
you.
no, Angie, it's gonna be a
Step on
scene.
your big toe for that.
Oronde, well, Val. There's a
Mm.
scene where I'm sleeping, which is that same scene that you saw
Oh
after I
man,
fall
I'm done.
asleep. And we were
I'm done.
dying on set because his
I'm
eyes, well, he
done.
has big eyes. You can't see them right now, but his eyes
I'm done.
just lit up. And he was like looking at me with the, like, Alex said, just watch her sleep, kind of like you're in love. So
Right.
he creeped the
And
fuck
he just
out.
like,
He was like,
I mean, listen, we all amateur actors, so I just say I'm trying to do the.
I'm
trying to
doing
go
what
with
you
this
told me.
director
Leave me
does.
alone.
That's it.
yo, that
That's
was
it.
hilarious because we were like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Even I ain't gonna front. Even when I seen it played back, I was like, "Oh damn, bro, you have to catch me like that." Like I was,
Me in the
I'm just
front.
like,
Crazy.
So how you were looking when you were doing the sex scene? Thank God I was like, it was like out and I was straight.
I said, I was tearing it up, and that's what I was doing.
I feel like
Yeah.
Alex opens up a lot of opportunity for you to continue though, because he's got so much shit going on.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are going to be in something pretty
Mhm.
like more like quicker than you think.
He's hustling his ass off with this. This is his baby, and I'm honored. Like I'm honored that he like brought me in and be a part of this.
I remember when we first started, when we first came about, because Bo, he'll tell you the story himself. Bo and I, we came up with the actual concept of bully when we were on vacation. We were in DR and we were drinking, talking shit. We on vacation, and he was like, "Yo, let's do something different. Let's do a movie or something." We did the short movie in the music form, but let's do an actual movie. We got all the equipment.
Yeah.
And from there, that's when it was born. He'll tell you the story when when you guys interview him. See this come to fruition is like it's amazing. The something that we just talked about, and now it's
Right.
here.
You guys made it up. You guys brought it to life, and I was one of the first actors to start. With you guys, so it's really cool that throughout the years, like we made it happen. So it's super dope. We literally started in the first film with an iPhone. Like we filmed the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
Everything was shot on the iPhone.
Ago?
Yeah, that was a few years ago.
Yeah, other cameras, but he wanted to test this. He's got a new iPhone, and he got the lens attachment to it to get that more cinematic feel, And he was just like, "Yo, instead of lugging this big camera around, let's take a shot at this and doing it on the iPhone."
Yeah, he's always challenging himself, which is cool.
Yeah.
He's gonna be too gassed. Like, relax.
Right.
He's gonna be like, "Wow, Rosanna spoke so much of me."
He's never gonna let you live it down.
Never.
He'd be like, "I got proof, bitch. It's online."
Right. We're always getting at each other. Always.
So, what's your guys' best life advice?
Just live it up. Like you're gonna die tomorrow, literally. Not in a stupid way, but if you have something to think about, like if you're thinking about doing something, do it. Start doing it. Like there's no time limit to anything. Oh, you don't have the money for it. Start slow. So that's how I see it. I think I wrote that to you, and I always look at the positives in life.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think I would buy my house at my 20s, and I did. Shit, I called up a realtor, and they called up a bank, and we made it happen. So don't ever hold yourself back.
First, keep God first, and He'll keep you.
Amen.
And also try to always put your best foot forward in everything you do. First impressions could always be your last. The most important thing is when you have that faith in God, and sometimes we do fall off track.
Yeah,
or something higher
than what we're
higher
doing.
than yourself. Yeah.
you know, the time's gonna pass anyway. So I feel like that's why you have to like live life to the fullest, because you can't be like, oh, I'll do it like next year or whatever, or I can't do it now, because like, you know, once you start something 6 months later, you're gonna wish you started it. The time's gonna pass.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
We're
You
just
might as
gonna-
well fucking do it.
That's right. Watch Bully, man. You're not gonna regret it.
Yes.
You're gonna love it.
So
Gonna
we'll
love
see you
it.
in the upcoming movie, Bully the Dead Don't Die, set to drop this fall. You guys better be ready for this shit, because it's raw as fuck.
Thank you for having us, Angie. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Until next time, peace out.
Off City, boogie down committed. New York on my figure. Pop, 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 Off City.